We were fortunate to get about $95,000 from the grant. Its main focus is to remove dead ash trees that pose a significant public safety hazard in areas of environmental injustice or vulnerability. And the tool used to identify those areas is the US EPA has I think it's called the Environmental Screening Justice Tool, where it's based on 5 different categories, factors that feed into that, and then all the areas where the work is being done is in those areas. So things like, emerald ash borer and diseases can affect the canopy so greatly. So increasing the tree variety is a very basic thing to do in an urban environment. So it's more resilient to pests and diseases. So yeah, when the one insect comes and attacks specific trees, it doesn't wipe out too much of the canopy. And then the diversity also helps with like wildlife habitat, soil and water quality, aesthetics and property values. It's just a very important thing to keep our urban canopy. The parks that were chosen met both qualifying factors for the grant, for heat island, for heat vulnerability, and the environmental justice vulnerability. So all the plantings that are happening are in both those areas. And that's what kind of the grant was focused on working in. Tree Trust planted 39 trees in those parks. Planning and the history. So the same thing kind of happened with Dutch elm disease, where cities planted this new awesome tree that does really great in an urban environment. So we're kind of limited on what we can plant in urban environments. It's a tough place for trees to get established and live. So when we do find these trees, we like to plant them. And that's what happened with ash after Dutch elm disease. And by planting as many different species as we can really limit things like that from happening. There's more pests coming. So right now we have a lot of maples in the city, and it's everyone's favorite tree. So an unfavorable decision that I might make is I might limit the planting of maples from our tree sale, just because there are pests that may be coming in the future that attack maples. And if that happens, maybe 40% of our canopy would be wiped out with that one pest. And we're trying to avoid that. And by planting as big a variety as we can, we'll limit that.